I'm here with Chancellor Castillo, and we're going to ask you a few questions, if that's all right.
Sure.
First question I have is, what are some decisions you make to improve our college campuses that students might not be aware come from the Office of the Chancellor?
So the first major one was I brought back food service. So we didn't have food service across the entire system when I became Chancellor. I also brought back the spirit/bookstores that are opening up right now. That was my decision as well. I have funded from the Chancellor's office through the foundation all of the care centers and the food that's served there for students. And so, there's very little actually system-wide that my office doesn't touch.
What is something that has been your biggest motivation throughout your career?
My parents are immigrants, like a lot of our students, and I actually just had my investiture last week, and it was really nice. My mother was there, and I got to thank her sort of in front of everyone, and so that was a really big motivation. My mother didn't even go to high school, and so my dad graduated from high school in Mexico, and so between the two of them, they were immigrants that came to the United States that had a high school diploma, and I've always said that I believe that the opportunities that you have are your parents' gifts to you.
Absolutely, I agree.
What you do with that is your gift back.
What is some advice that you would give to students here at LSC-Kingwood?
You've got to learn to compartmentalize life. When you're at school or work, be very, very serious about those things. But then when it's sort of time to have a good time, and that's where my wife comes in. So I married my college sweetheart. We met as the first weekend actually of college is when we met. And it took me 6-7 months to get her to agree to go out with me. And so then we got married, and we've been together ever since, so that's 24 years now.
Congratulations.
So the advice that I have is, take the things seriously, but don't take them too seriously.
All that being said, as a fellow first generation myself, I would like to ask, how do you feel to be the first generation graduate?
Awesome, man. I can tell you, I have a really big family. I had 8 aunts and uncles when I was growing up on one side and 12 on the other, so I have 20. So I have a huge family, and so I have over 100 cousins at this point. And I was one of the first people to graduate, if not the first, maybe the second or the third, and definitely the first one from a major university, and I was definitely the first one to get a graduate degree.
Very inspiring, thank you. And last, out of curiosity, for my own curiosity, can we get a closer look at your socks?
Oh, my SpongeBob socks?
Can we talk a little bit about your socks? I love them.
One of the pieces of feedback that I got from my coach, because I have an executive coach, you have to be more approachable. You have to people see the lawyer, and for so long you had to convince people that you were a real lawyer and that you were serious and you knew the law and you knew the things, that it's hard to turn it off now, right? It's hard to turn it off. So yeah, I try to wear goofy socks to be more approachable and show people that, there is a human being under this suit.